Greetings and welcome to part 13 of my theme titled The PE Jamaica $25 billion Ecotourism Program, attracting an extra 10 million visitors to Jamaica each year, employing 300,000 Jamaicans, earning an extra $10 billion each year for the country's GDP. Today's topic is preparing Jamaica for a $100 billion diaspora homecoming windfall. These are the subjects of today's discussion. Number 1. Up to 300,000 diasporas could return to Jamaica if the country is developed and safe. Number 2. Diasporas are currently looking for a safe country to retire in. Number 3. The reason why the Windrush generation did not accept the British passport in the 1970s. And 4 and final, how the $25 billion tourism expansion program is all about infrastructures and developments. Now, up to 300,000 diasporas, which is about 10% of the Jamaican diaspora overall, could return to Jamaica if the Jamaican government would put the necessary infrastructures in place and put the idle hands in Jamaica to work. The average wealth that each diaspora would bring back to Jamaica with them could be as much as $340,000. That is 300,000 diasporas returning with $340,000 each would equate to just over $100 billion. Hence, the $25 billion tourism expansion program that I am suggesting for the Jamaican government to adopt is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the preparation work for something much, much bigger ahead for Jamaica. The $10 to $12 billion each year that the 100 large inclusive hotels will provide Jamaica with is all about infrastructures and putting idle hands to work. There are lots of diasporas with a house wealth that value over $300,000 and a pension that value a couple $100,000 as well. But there are also those who does not have much. Hence, $340,000 is just an average figure. The Jamaican government needs to think seriously about developing Jamaica so that diasporas can retire home with their wealth. In fact, the UK Office for National Statistics has demonstrated from the 2021 census that the mean household wealth for Black Caribbean is just below 400,000 British pounds, which is almost $500,000, though the median amount is just over $100,000. That is because of the hostile environment adopted by the UK government at the turn of the century, making it difficult for those who came to the UK in the past 20 years to be documented and get proper jobs, etc. Many of the Windrush generation who came to the UK in the 1950s and 1960s bought their houses for as little as £1,000 to £4,000. They buy it for cash as well. Then those in London saw their house prices rose to as much as £1 million. Those in other cities around the UK would see much less value, of course. Many of the Windrush generations were dying to go back home to Jamaica, but due to the violence in Jamaica, they were put off by their children from doing so. Some on their deathbed leave one wish for their children. Just like Joseph did in Egypt, they said, "Bring my body back home to be buried." Reference is Exodus 13 and verse 19 with Joseph in Egypt. Many second and third generation diasporas are now looking at retiring in a safe country in Africa. I got some cousins doing so as well. They're born in the UK, going to Africa now. They're going with their wealth. They just decided that they reach that stage in their life where they don't need to cope with the prejudice in the Western countries anymore. Hence, they will go to any safe country in the world with people that looks like them. They have waited long enough for changes in Jamaica, but too much horror stories for training residents in Jamaica. Most are not willing to take the chance of going back, though a few will still go back to Jamaica. I will need to do this video in 2 episodes. Hence, look out for the next episode. This is part 13 of my current theme. Look out for part 14. Thanks for watching this video. To support this channel, please click on the subscribe button, share this video, and leave your comments below. God bless you, and God bless the Jamaican Parliament, and God bless Jamaica. Until my next video, peace.